All right, today we're diving into something pretty bold. We're looking at a platform that wants to be the new operating system for your work, Edge AI. So let's see what that really means, shall we? You know the feeling, right? We have all been there. That endless, frustrating hunt, bouncing between Slack, your email, Google Drive, Jira, just trying to find that one piece of info. It is the absolute worst, and it's a total productivity killer. But what if you could just skip all of that? I mean, imagine just saying what you need done, and an intelligent system not only finds what you're looking for, but actually acts on it. Well, that's the core idea behind the Edge AI platform. Now, let's be clear, this is not just another chatbot. Not even close. Edge AI is built completely differently. You should think of it less like a single helper and more like a whole team of specialized agents all working together in the background for you. The big goal here is to completely change how we use our digital tools. It's about turning what you say, your plain English, directly into a finished task. And I don't just mean a simple search. I mean a complex workflow that spans multiple apps. Okay, so let's start at the very beginning with the foundation. Search. How in the world does Edge AI find exactly what you need with such incredible speed and, more importantly, accuracy? The system uses this really smart two-part approach. On one hand, you've got your classic keyword search for when you need that exact phrase. But then it also uses something called semantic search, which is amazing because it understands the meaning behind your words. So, if you ask for the Q3 revenue report, it's smart enough to find a document that's actually titled Third Quarter Financial Performance. And this is where the intelligence really starts to show. There's a recent mode that acts like a super fast short-term memory. It pulls answers from your last 3 months of work in, like, under a second. But when you need to go way back, anytime mode kicks in. And that's like its comprehensive long-term memory, searching your entire history across every single app you've connected. So what's the secret to all that speed? Well, it's that it does everything at once. The moment you ask a question, multiple AI agents jump into action simultaneously. One is figuring out your intent, another is pulling out keywords, and a third is getting the semantic search ready. Because they all run at the same time, the system can understand, search, and give you a synthesized answer almost instantly. Finding information is great, don't get me wrong, but that's really just the warm-up act. The truly game-changing part is what comes next, moving from just finding information to actually doing the work. Just take a look at this real-world example, a complete incident investigation, searching Slack, analyzing what was said, creating a Jira ticket, drafting a summary in Google Docs, and then notifying the team, a task that would take a person hours, maybe a whole day. Edge did it all in 15 minutes. That's the power we're talking about. And the best part, you don't have to be some kind of engineer to build these powerful automations. You literally just describe what you want to do in plain English. The AI then asks you some smart follow-up questions to get the details it needs, and then it just generates the entire plan for you. It basically makes automation accessible to everybody. But what about those weird, one-off tasks, the ones that don't have a nice pre-built tool? Well, this is the platform's secret weapon, a code generator. Seriously, think of it like having an expert programmer on call 24/7 who can write, test, and run custom code for you in real time. The whole process is incredible, but that last step, that's where it feels like pure magic. It's a code it writes hits an error, maybe an API changed or something. It doesn't just crash. Nope, it reads the error, figures out what went wrong, and then rewrites its own code to fix the problem. This self-correction loop is why it has a nearly perfect success rate. It's wild. Okay, so an AI that can read all your data and write its own code, that brings up a really important question. How on earth can you trust it? So let's talk about the bedrock of this whole thing, enterprise-grade security and transparency. First things first, accuracy. We've all heard the stories about AI hallucinating or just making stuff up. Well, this system is specifically designed to fight that. Every single piece of information it gives you is tied directly back to a source, a specific document or message with over 99% precision. You can always see exactly where it got its info. And that trust is built on way more than just citations. You get confidence scores on the AI's answers, and you can even see its step-by-step reasoning. But here's the most crucial part. It never takes action without you. It will never perform a right action, like creating that Jira ticket, without asking for your explicit okay first. You are always in the driver's seat. So when you put it all together, a platform like Edge AI isn't just about making you a little bit faster at your job. This isn't an incremental improvement. It's a fundamental shift.
It's designed to take entire workloads, those complex, multi-step, multi-app processes, completely off your plate.
Which, leaves us with a pretty big thought to chew on. When an AI can take a single sentence from you and turn it into what used to be a multi-day project and finish it in minutes, it really forces us to ask, what does productivity even mean anymore? And where do we, as people, provide the most value?